Amazing. I don't know, some random horning. Okay, so let me cross the street again and then make my way to the Banksy Hotel. Ooh. To the Banksy Hotel. You want to see Banksy's graffiti, so it's better for you to take the 234 bus, and then that will stop, and then it'll feel like you stopped in the middle of nowhere, because you kind of stopped on the outskirts of Bethlehem, and then you have to go through the checkpoint, and there's like so many taxis. But then if you just carry on forward, you'll see the Banksy Hotel. Okay, so this is one of the first original works of Banksy. If you walk about 5 minutes up to the checkpoint, there we go. So we've got a message: welcome to Palestine, welcome to Bethlehem. This isn't on the wall itself, this is just on a random wall, but the wall actually, the apartheid wall, is 700 kilometers, and it goes from Bethlehem to Hebron to Ramallah. So 700 kilometers of a separation wall.
What? Tell him to order.
There we go.
The original one.
Original one. There we go, that's the original works for Banksy, with the little girl searching the soldier. And what you'll find is that you won't find this on the wall, you'll find it through this shop here. So you'll have to walk into this souvenir shop. They're selling different bags and perfumes, sandals, etc. So it's a shop that you'll have to walk through. I'll show you the front of the shop. Yeah, exactly. So it's opposite this building here. You can see that building, you can't miss that building. It's a very nice building. So it's a hotel. Right over here, you see the Banksy shop. There you go. So we've got some more graffiti on the side here. There we go, the wall here. But as I said, the Waldorf Hotel is definitely something that I researched and I wanted to check out. So let's go and check out the Waldorf Hotel, which is owned by Banksy. So we've got the Waldorf Hotel. So this is a Banksy Hotel. That's really nice from the exterior. From there, and it's like right opposite, or right next to, should I say, the wall. And this is obviously done on purpose. Yeah, Banksy visited in 2004, and he had strong opinions on what was taking place in this region, and obviously through art, through his graffiti, he expressed himself. So just before I show you the hotel, I just wanted to read a piece of the article I came across while researching. Banksy opens hotel overlooking Bethlehem Wall. The Waldorf Hotel lives up to its name. Designed by anonymous street artist Banksy and now an independent business, it is a fully operating hotel, open to guests on 20th March 2017. Never one to do things by halves, Banksy created Waldorf as a 10-room boutique hotel, a protest and an art gallery all at once. Banksy hoped the venture could provide a boost in tourism and job opportunities to Bethlehem, which has suffered increasing Israeli control over travel. All profits go back into local projects. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, hello. Assalamu alaikum. Hello.
Like to visit the museum?
Oh, do, yeah, I wish to, yes.
So the entrance fee is 20 shekels, please.
Okay, brilliant. There we go.
Thank you.
That's great, thanks.
So all the artworks around you here are original artworks by Banksy.
Yeah.
We also have an art gallery upstairs that features Palestinian artists. And inside to the right we have a museum of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and the history of the war. You can take pictures everywhere except the museum inside.
Except for the museum inside. Okay, brilliant, thank you. So you're introduced to this area here with a nice piano. Oh, it's a lovely hotel. It's absolutely stunning. You can see the remaining graffiti through the wall, or through the window, should I say. It's really nice. There you go, got a bit of the piano. Let's go through here. That's some more lovely seating areas. There we go, with some drums and instruments and stuff to play. It seems like they have like a weekly evening event of some sort. And then you have the museum here. Let's go through the museum. Okay, so this is the upper gallery area. You can see various arts. But these various arts, or various former arts, are from local Palestinians. They're really nice actually. You got one here. And you got the apartheid wall. There's a lot of information here. And then you have the watermelon, which the watermelon was banned. Slice of watermelon became a symbol of resistance to the apartheid and violence, exile by occupation. Yeah, some really great art. It's a shame that you can't film down in the museum area, because that was awesome. It gives you a lot of information, but they're very strict on filming or taking any pictures over there. I'm out of the Banksy Hotel now, and I was just reflecting on my experience there. And one thing I didn't mention earlier was I was thinking about how Banksy managed to combine pain and suffering with music, art and prestige. I found that really fascinating, how he managed to do that and capture that. And you could feel that when you're there also. So that's something that I really wanted to mention. The museum was very informative, but as I mentioned before, you weren't allowed to film there, so that was probably the only downside, not being able to film in the museum. But apart from that, the experience was really good. And I'd just like to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.